It started with a simple goal: keep the puppy, Benny, safely inside the garden. But Benny was no ordinary puppy. At 16 months old, he was equal parts energy, curiosity, and cleverness. Qualities that made him, in the eyes of his owner Emma, both delightful and, frankly, exhausting. The first mistake Emma made was thinking the fence was enough. The garden was bordered by classic wooden panels, each standing a steady 4 feet high. For a while, it seemed that Benny accepted this as his territory's edge. But on a Tuesday morning, after Emma went to fetch coffee, Benny discovered a gap behind the compost bin. By the time she returned, he was halfway into the neighbor's raspberry bushes, wagging his tail in triumph. Lesson number 1. Fences are only as secure as their smallest gap. Emma patched the breach. She walked the entire perimeter, hands tugging, eyes squinting, feeling for anything Benny might squeeze through. She found a couple more questionable spots: old rabbit holes, a crack under the gate. All were reinforced, packed with bricks, or covered with mesh. But Benny had other ideas. On Thursday, he tried vertical escape. Emma watched in disbelief as he stacked a flower pot and a garden rake, treating it like an agility course. He was close to cresting the fence. She had to laugh. Then she moved every climbable object far from the edge. Lesson 2. Remove anything a determined puppy might use as a ladder. Still, the urge to roam persisted. Emma realized that sheer physical barriers weren't enough. Benny needed to want to stay in the garden. She began to make the garden his favorite place: new toys scattered in the grass, old t-shirts tied to tug ropes, treats hidden for nosework games. Whenever Benny came when called, he got a reward and belly rub. Soon, the garden meant fun and safety. Then came the social aspect. Emma invited friends' dogs over for afternoon playdates. The allure of the outside world faded as Benny found that everything he could want was already at home. After weeks of vigilance, routine perimeter checks, enriching Benny's environment, and always watching from the window, Emma noticed something. The garden no longer held the same temptation for escape it once had. Benny would glance at the gate sometimes, then plop down in the middle of the lawn, content. And that, Emma thought, is how you keep your puppy. Now content, tired, and very much at home, safely and securely in the garden.